What's good, it's the Hunter Hoffman, back with insane content. In this video we're going to change the power steering fluid of the Mini. We're also going to replace the gasket of the cap of the Reservoir. So let's quickly dive into it and get it done. So the power steering fluid is located right over there. So first we're going to give the outside of the Reservoir a good clean. We want to keep the system as clean as possible. Hey, what's this? Oh, damn, bro. That's pretty insane. Anyway, as I said, we want to keep it as clean as possible. Let's take this cap off to better clean it. All right, so that's a lot better. So as I said, we're also going to replace the gasket. A bit of silicone spray, and pop it back on. There we go. All right, so the old fluid is very brown. So let's go ahead and suck it out. Ugh, ugh. Okay, let's try something else. Yeah, a fluid extractor like this would work. And of course a container to dump it in. Let's give it a go. All right, so that's all I can get out of it. I would recommend having a vacuum suction pump to get it all out, but this was how much I was able to get out of it. And let's compare the color of the old fluid to the new fluid. Yeah, that's a hell of a difference. All right, so time for our new power steering fluid. And note that this is a correct type of fluid for the Mini. All right, so let's fill it up. So the fluid should end up somewhere in between these two lines. So cap with new gasket going on. Let's check the level. So as you can see, that's exactly up to the maximum. So now let's go ahead and bleed the system to see if we can top it off anymore. All right, so to bleed the system, we would need to start the car, turn the wheel all the way to the left, and then all the way to the right, then back all the way to the left, and then back all the way to the right. And then top up if necessary. So start the car all the way to the left, and all the way to the right. And then all the way to the left. And all the way to the right. Okay, let's see. Okay, so let's take a look. Look at that. That's a perfect level in my opinion. All right, and that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next time. Godverdomme.